my second season. It's Friday, the 14th of March, so it's autumn here in New South Wales, and it's around 10 o'clock on Friday night. So I left work at 5 o'clock. I've been driving 5 hours. Now I've stopped at the Werri rest area. Again, it's one of those nice rest areas that doesn't mind camping. There's lots of people here, lots of trees, and it's right by the side of the Shoalhaven River. So I'm just having a quick cup of tea and my usual wrap, and then I'll try and get some sleep, and hopefully it'll have cooled down in Madge because it was sweaty. There's the most ginormous full moon out tonight. I've been watching it as I've been driving here. It's been in view most of the time. Good morning. It's around 6:30. It's still pitch black here. I slept so well, really well last night. I'm just going to get a quick coffee and then I think I'll get off. There's a kookaburra just somewhere behind the camera, so I'm hoping he'll kick off in a minute again. Right on cue. So I'm going to get a quick coffee. I put my chair outside last night so I could use it in the morning, but it's soaking wet. I think I'll just dry it off and put it away. It's suddenly looking a little bit lighter. It's very misty. I wish I could capture some film of the setting moon, but it's disappearing behind some trees now. Before the Clyde Pass is this historic town called Braidwood. I hope one day to have enough time to stop and have a look around. With the sun rising and the mist laying heavy across the meadows, it was a beautiful drive going up to the Clyde Pass. The rolling hills and the farmland were indescribably beautiful. I took a diversion. Just before the Clyde Pass is the Monga, I don't know if it's Monga or Monga National Park, and I thought I'd just drive in and take a look. So I've driven down the forest road, tall gum trees. It's around 10 o'clock. I'm 10 minutes from Broulee, but I'm in no hurry. So I stopped here at Mackenzie's Beach, that's my granddaughter's name, and I'm going to have some breakfast. So if you're wondering why I've not rushed out to Broulee, I could have been there 2 hours ago. I'm a low achiever. I want to get better at surfing, but I'm not that bothered about it. It's not that important in the cosmic scheme of things. I feel very lucky that people bother to watch me on YouTube, and I realise that why should you care what I do? So thank you for being here. I've got my favourite YouTube channels that I watch religiously and endlessly, sometimes watching repeats of their videos, and I appreciate you being here with me. If you want to receive notifications of when I release a new video, if you click the little bell, you'll get notified, but you won't receive loads of spam. Anyway, let's finish this and go and see what that surf looks like at Broulee. I'm feeling very pleased with myself. I've just been into the surf shop and I didn't buy the surfboard that I really wanted. So that's a win for the day. Not spending any money that I haven't got, and that is the best way. So I'm here at Broulee. I'm just taking another coffee to another beach. So I'm just going to see what's going down on North Broulee Beach. I'll just sit and watch for a while I drink my coffee. It's a nice day. Just not great for surfing. I did the most embarrassing thing ever, strutting around in my bikini bottoms. I'd forgot to attend to my bikini line, so sincere apologies to anyone that saw me. It's about 2:30 and I've done nothing yet. I've not been in the ocean. I took the surfboard off the roof. I fell asleep and that was fine. And the ocean is just about flat, and it is sort of everywhere on this coast today. So I took a drive up Footwear Point, somewhere I've walked before. If you have a look, there's a video on it. It's beautiful. I'll link to it up here. But I have acquired a doggo. His name is Achilles, and his mum and dad have just gone for a walk, and you can't take dogs, so I offered to look after him as I was just planning to sit here and have a cup of tea. Achilles, hello, hello beautiful. Achilles, they won't be long, darling. He's probably quite worried because his mum and dad have gone off somewhere. Where's your mum and dad? Come here, Achilles. Come here. Where's your mum and dad? Where have they gone for walkies? Look at you, what a cheek. We can see someone's allowed on the furniture at home because he just jumped up on the chair. So I looked after Achilles, and his mum and dad said that the seals were out at the lookout. Again, at the hottest part of the day, there is no wildlife. Why can't I say wildlife? So again, at this, the hottest part of the day, there's no wildlife out. There's a few birds singing, that's it. So far, I've wasted the whole day. It's 4 o'clock now and I've done nothing. It's a long way to come to do nothing, but I don't mind. Oh, there's a cute little gecko. I just looked at the surf again. There is absolutely nothing for the surfboard. Okay, so this might save the day. I've come down to South Broulee Beach. Now, it's not usually for me because it's too wild. It's got some strange currents and very peculiar waves. But today it's calmer, so I'm going to give it a go. So I'm going to get out there now. I've had to unpack the surfboard again, and let's see what I can do. Now this is my introduction to riding in a rip. I'm getting taken out at the moment, but it's not mad, so I'm not worried. Anytime surfing is a good time, but this day I wasn't riding very well at all. I was completely weak when I got into Cobra. Sometimes I couldn't even get up at all, but the rest of the time I was getting on my knees, and there's no way I could just go straight up onto one leg. But it didn't matter. I just took it for what it was. It was great to be learning new waves, and it taught me that perhaps I need to be a bit more adventurous. And I was last year. I used to go up north to Giroa, and perhaps I'll do that a little bit more rather than sticking to the Broulee safe waves that I know. Still, I came out of the water with a big smile on my face. Someone forgot to wax their board. Nincompoop. I'm slipping around everywhere. Although tame for South Broulee, it's got some very strange waves. So if you see now, a wave will come from the beach and hit you going out to sea. It's very strange. And then this one coming now comes from 90 degrees to the beach. Okay, so I've had my fill for today. Very peculiar waves. But the main thing is, it made me smile. Now, on my website, nosecondseason.com, I've put a new article on there, and it's about learning to surf as an older adult that lives a long way from the ocean. And it's not how to surf, it's just lots of points that I've had to attend to get organised to be able to come and have these outings on a weekend without a load of drama. But still, I forgot to wax my bloody board. I'll put a link to the article down below in the description. If you could click on that and just have a look at it, that would be great. Thank you. Anyway, I need to find somewhere to camp, so let's get moving. Hi, so I'm back at the River Haven campsite where I was last time I was here. And on cue, some kookaburras start laughing. It's around 10 o'clock. It's very hot in here, sweltering, very humid tonight. The weather forecast is saying there may be some rain tonight or tomorrow, but we will see. And the surf again tomorrow isn't great, but I'll get down to the beach as early as I can be bothered, give it a go. But just any time in the surf is worth it. It's just so much fun and I love it. I'm just watching, as I go to sleep, I'm watching two of my favourite YouTubers, Foresty Forest and also Goob, who is hiking the Florida Trail. Anyway, I'm watching those two as I drift off to sleep, and I'll see you in the morning. So, nighty night. Good morning. It's 6:30. It's dark outside and I don't want to get up. But if I'm going to get to the beach before 8 o'clock, I need to get up. So let's do it. Let's do this day. I've brought my heater, but I can't be bothered to get it out. I'll put my stove on. It's a little bit chilly. It's really strange. It's 7:01 and the heat is suddenly building. You can actually feel the heat. Although there's a cool breeze coming this way, there's a real hot warmness to the air. I don't know if it's going to be really humid and rain. Rain is forecast, so I better get to that beach as soon as I can. I woke up, my shoulder was okay yesterday, but I woke up this morning and it's kind of like a dead shoulder, like someone's punched you in it. It's dead. So I think getting up in one isn't going to be on the cards, because you really need to be able to push off and kick your legs forward. But it doesn't matter. I still enjoy it. I enjoy this. I enjoy the camping. I enjoy the nature and any hikes I can go on. Anyway, if you're watching, thanks Jen for telling me about Garmin Explorer. I didn't know it existed, I don't think, and it's not one I've tried. I've tried so many different ones. So it uses your existing Garmin account. So each app has a really good point. Ride with GPS, I'd say its app is pretty good and it has brilliant navigation, but for creating you a route, no. Komoot, you can choose what activity you're doing, whether you're hiking or mountain biking or doing enduro mountain bike. You can choose and it creates your route appropriate to that. So that's pretty good, and that's what I use to create off-road or bikepacking routes. Google Maps gets me out of trouble quite often, whether it be bike, hike or car, and I always use it for my car navigation. So I haven't got a clue. I'm going to have to study it, but that's what it looks like. So that's Garmin Explore. So thanks Jen, I'll give it a go. It needs setting up. This was a great buy. It was $10 from Amazon. It's on my website. And it's for the wetsuit. Oh my God. So I paddled and I paddled and I paddled back out and I waited around and I paddled for a wave again that just disappeared and I paddled back out and I waited. Right, I've been out here half an hour, not caught a wave. This isn't for me. I'm going to try one more, paddle back out, and then I'm going to try South Broulee Beach. Okay, so I was out there an hour and I sort of caught one wave. It's flat. Flat as a Yorkshireman's cap. You've got to be English to understand that, but that's how flat it is. Not good at all. So gonna have a coffee, go off to have a look at South Broulee Beach. If that's not good, I'm going to go and find a national park and go for a hike. Just a short one because my foot isn't better yet. Okay, so I got myself one of these beach sole showers. It's handy. I can wash myself down. So it's okay. But one thing you need to know is every few months you need to lubricate an O-ring inside. They do provide a repair kit when you buy it. So a thumb sideways for that, it's okay. Okay, I've driven up South Broulee Beach, which is usually pretty hectic. It can have a really big wave, and it also is as flat as a Yorkshireman's cap. So I'm not going to bother taking my board out. I'm going to take it off the roof and put it away properly, because I just slung it on like that, and then I'll go and find somewhere to hike. come down the same track in the Monga National Park that I come down when I was driving to Broulee, but then there's a turn into your left which brings you here. I don't know how you pronounce it. Dazurus? I've no idea how they pronounce it, but the drive down this road is beautiful. Lots of tall gum trees, just skinny tall ones. And what a pretty little area. We've got a river down here. This is the corn trail. We're here, we cross the river, and it comes out to here, to No Name Mountain Road. I suppose I could do a short bit of this hike. I might just do that, just for 1 hour. So half an hour out, half an hour back, just to have a look. But I'm going to make this top of my to-do list. I was just about to try my feet and put my hiking boots and my Injinji socks on, realising I've got to cross the river. So I'll just go in these Crocs. Okay, I'm eventually ready. Now I can't download a map because there's not good enough signal here. There is a bit of a signal, but I can't download one. And I can't find my water bottle, so I've just brought my gym type bottle. So there's only less than a litre in that. So I'm not going to go very far. And as soon as there's options of different ways to go, I'll turn back because I don't want to get lost. So let's start this little hike. There's a nice stick here. I'll use that. What a lovely little river this is. And there's some interesting rocks. There's another one, a bit of quartz. I wonder if there's gold in them Mar hills. This route is an ancient route. It's been used by the Aborigines for thousands of years, and then was used by the Europeans. Sorry, my my Aldi Crocs are squeaky because my feet are wet. Perhaps if I walk in bare feet, it might dry my feet, and then I won't squelch. But it's beautiful bracken. I've not seen this type before. So I'm hiking barefoot. I'm not particularly worried about that at this moment. There's just leaf litter, a few stones making it a bit uncomfortable. So if you come on this trail, you need to be aware horses are permitted. Well, that's certainly slowed me down, hiking in bare feet, and it feels good. That's my arrow to tell me that way. Right, have my feet dried out to stop squeaking. No, And it's a bit stony now, so I'm not going to walk barefoot. Another tree to climb over. Just making sure there's no snakes. I'm just recording where I'm going. And I am on the Corn Trail. I was slightly worried I wasn't on it. There was quite some fire rage in here. Look at this big tree, burned all the way up, but it's regenerating. It's got new foliage. Right, the trail has disappeared. I think it must go around here. No, it doesn't. It continues on through there, but I'm at 1.93 kilometres. I don't really want to brush through all that stuff with next to no clothing on because I am allergic to grass. So I think at 1.93 kilometres I shall turn back. It's not a competition. It doesn't matter. That's what I'm telling myself. Now let's see how useful my arrows are. So I didn't get lost. I can see the river. It's a nice little clearing in there. I wonder why. What goes on in there? Oh, that's nice and cool on my feet. No. So I'm back from my hike. I really enjoyed that. This is a beautiful little place. And I'm going to be sad to leave it. I wish I could do some more exploring, perhaps along the river. But I need to pack up. It's around 3 o'clock. I need to get home. I've got 5.5 hours to go, probably. So let's get done. This is such a great spot. They've done a great job. You know, there's not much here, but the bush toilet is really nice. It doesn't stink. It's clean. It's got toilet paper. And there's a water tank with water in it outside to wash your hands. A great job done by whoever designed and built that little picnic area. What am I doing? I'm walking to plonk my camera down somewhere to film myself. There's some wild weather on the way home. Heavy winds, boiling hot wind though, very hot. Anyway, I had the coppers behind me for bloody ages, so I decided to dive in to the rest area that I stayed at on Friday, and then I can show you the Shoalhaven River that I was camped next to. It's a bit of a steep climb down to it. God, it's hot. Absolutely roasting. Look at this seam of something else, I don't know what, running through the granite. And so another video is coming to a close. Thank you so much if you've made it this far. Perhaps you found something that you liked in it, and if you did, perhaps you could signify that by clicking the like button. That would be fantastic. I had a great weekend again, perhaps not successful surfing, but still it was fabulous. And I think leaving on a Friday definitely makes it a better weekend. It feels so much longer, but it's quite hard organising life, you know, doing my food shopping, doing the cleaning, doing my laundry, packing the car, etc. It's quite hard doing that during the week after a day at work. I like to just sit on the sofa after work. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, it's a goodbye for now.
Apprenons le cha-cha-cha.
Nous commençons par l'étude du pas de base.